War 2 is supposed to come out tomorrow.
Watch
I'm
my
looking
ass.
forward to it.
Good to go.
I like the gameplay. I like the overall design of the campaign. I like the zombies mode, the leaks I've gotten. Anyway, looks kind of cool. Looks like it'd be probably the best COD in a long time. I'm looking forward to it. I'm also looking forward to the balance of weapons with divisions, and I'm looking forward to the taking out perks and all that bullshit. You know, taking all the shit people don't want. Sledgehammer's done a good job, and they deserve a lot of praise for what they did. The whole reason why there's censorship and Nazi zombies are sorry.
Fuck! I'm down!
The whole reason why there's censorship, black female Nazi soldiers, so I know swastikas, and female soldiers on the front lines of World War II is because there's a lot of people in this world who doesn't like things, particularly going, that don't like not going their way. Basically, you know, SJWs and whatever the fuck, you know, like SJWs and feminists, you know, have ruined, and a lot of, you know, they're not necessarily ruined it because I don't mind playing as a female soldier. It doesn't bother me, you know. I don't really think about the character. I don't really mind the character being a female soldier. I don't really think about it as being. I don't really care about their gender. It doesn't matter to me. I just care about how the game plays. You know, that's really all that matters to me. So it's not a big deal to me, but it's a big deal to a lot of people. That Sledgehammer. I mean, and Sledgehammer did say that they were going to try to make Call of Duty World War II as close to. As closely authentic as possible, but you gotta think about it like this, guys. This isn't World War II, we're not in a real war, and this is a video game. So, you see, they can't make it that close to World War II, alright? You get to think about it like this, in a lot of ways. It's kind of like that, man. We've got to think about it like this, man.
One turret.
It's not a...
That one's dead.
It's not anywhere related to World War II. It's a game. And it needs to be said that that needs to be stated here. But also that yeah, they did kind of lie, but you know, there's a lot of things that go into making a game that can always make authenticity. You know, it costs money to make money. It costs money to make a game. It costs money to produce a game. It costs money to distribute games across multiple countries and stuff. And you also got to think about the fact that it costs the developers a lot of production value to put stuff in the game that they're trying to make good. So they don't got all the time to make it as authentic as World War II. I mean, you should give Sledgehammer the praise that they already deserve for making the game good. They gave us what we wanted to begin with. You know? They gave us, people who still like Call of Duty, I still like Call of Duty, but I've had my love and hate relationship with it for the past couple of years. I haven't bought a Call of Duty in years, alright? I haven't bought the Call of Duty since I went back and bought all the old Call of Duties like Black Ops 2, MW2, and Call of Duty 4 for PS3. I haven't bought a Call of Duty since then for PS4. I have not bought a Call of Duty in the next generation of gaming on PS4. I played Advanced Warfare's campaign. I liked it. I played Ghost. I liked that campaign a lot. I played Black Ops 3's campaign. I did not like that campaign very much. It felt like a Michael Bay movie on steroids.
Try some smoke.
Sorry, it made me mad. It was bullshit. If I've ever seen it, you know. hate that tactical. You wanna play that game, huh, buddy? Alright. Just too many cutscenes in Black Ops 3, man. I played, Modern Warfare Remastered. Now, I didn't like the multiplayer because they added in super supply drops. They ruined Call of Duty 4 because Call of Duty 4 didn't have supply drops. They completely remade Black Ops, or completely made Call of Duty 4 and screwed up the mechanics and everything that was involved with it. It just sucked. I played Infinite Warfare's campaign. I mean, I didn't play Infinite Warfare's campaign because I didn't like the whole idea of Call of Duty being in space. And I already didn't like the Black Ops 3 campaign, so I didn't bother in playing the campaign at all. I played zombies. It was just too cartoonish of a setting for zombies. Zombies is supposed to be dark and, you know, scary, not all colorful and, just put some bullshit, man. I don't know, man. Oh my god, these guys are so bad. This is just sad. Ugh. So yeah, I haven't had very much, faith in Activision and Call of Duty in the last couple of years, but since Activision sales went down 50% last year for Infinite Warfare, they're finally listening to the community and they're going back to World War II, which everybody wanted. I like the fact that they're going back to boots on the ground, the way Call of Duty used to be and the way it was meant to be. I like the mechanics of World War II. I like the Division. I like Headquarters. I like War Mode. I just like the idea behind the game, man. I think it's gonna be good. We'll see. But I know sometime down the line they're gonna put supply drops in World War II. So I'm not gonna be around multiplayer when that happens. I mainly want World War II for zombies. I'm really looking forward to Call of Duty World War II Zombies. Because I just want to see how they're going to take it and play it in new light. They're going back to Nazi zombies. It's going to be interesting. You know, all that jazz. So, anyway, I thought I'd get my thoughts on Call of Duty World War II. Anyway, that's not what I want to do. I wanted
Hurry the hell up! I'm fucking dying!
Whew. I wanted to rip the gaming industry a new one because they have seriously screwed up in 2017, and I'm gonna tell you why. So I played the latest trends of games coming out, and I have to tell you, they suck. They suck. See, the mechanics are terrible. The game is all glitchy and buggy. It needs to be fixed. A lot of them do. See what else? They're definitely not worth 60 if you ask me. Depends on what you think. Mainly all the games have been about mainly all the freaking multiplayer games that have come out this year have been all mainly about graphics. They haven't fixed nothing. They haven't fixed any mechanics. The gameplay has gotten worse. Then I can give you some examples of just shitty ass games for 2017, man. Man, I lose faith in the gaming industry every single day, man. I really do. Every single day of my life, I just get up and I'm like, sometimes I don't even know. Sometimes I don't even want to. Fuck it. Sometimes I don't even want to open my Game Informer magazine because I just don't care. Okay, I don't care to even look at the new titles because they just don't interest me. Just I played Destiny 2. It's a worse version of Destiny. Terrible acting, terrible characters, just terrible plot. Shooting hit markers all over the place. Just terrible shooting accuracy, man. Feels like Call of Duty. Fucking feels like Black Ops 3. Activision added in pay to win, you know. Now you have to grind forever to get everything you want in the game. The only thing that makes Destiny 2 look good is the fact that it's in 60 FPS. 1080p on PS4. Just graphics, man. Just graphics. I've really come to the conclusion, man,
in the area, but there's uniforms
that I'm getting sick of
too.
playing
Watch each other's backs.
new games on console because it's just the same shit. Alright, you know.
Man, I'm good to go.
I've said this countless times, but I'm probably gonna go to PC. I don't know. I've lost a lot of hope in Activision. Only reason I got Call of Duty World War II is because I like World War II. I like the setting for World War II. I like the campaign for World War II games. And I like zombies. And I like Sledgehammer games. I like the way they made Advanced Warfare. I like the Advanced Warfare's game, man. But I've lost hope in Activision. I've lost hope in EA. I've lost hope in Ubisoft.
Ah! Fucking blind!
Boom! Uniform.
Sometimes I believe gaming is dying day by day because it's just mainly graphics that run the industry now. It's terrible, man. It's terrible how companies will not innovate. They will not put effort and time into their stuff, man. They'll just throw something out in the market for a cash grab and you know, for just money purposes, man. They're greedy, man. They'll just throw something pretty. They'll just throw something out in the market, improve a couple of features, you know, give it a shiny new coat of polish, and say this is this fucking game. This is sad. Because the game developers don't care anymore, and why should we if we're not getting what we want? We're not getting the full stuff for our money anymore. Developers obviously don't give a shit, you know. They got all this money coming in with microtransactions. I don't know, man.
Alright, good to go.
Alright, man, I'm good to go.
Destiny 2 sucks. Anybody who says it doesn't suck, sorry, but you're a Destiny fanboy. You really need to get your shit together, because Destiny 2 is broken as fuck. It needs to be fixed. And there is no excuse from Activision or Bungie saying that that you don't get the full game for paying for your, you don't get the full shit. You don't get the full game for paying $60 for the fucking game, alright? There's no excuse. There's no excuse that you gotta pay for a fucking season pass just to get the DLC. There's no... And there's no excuse that you just gotta pay, that you gotta pay for more DLC down the line for, Destiny 2. It's ridiculous, man. It's just fucking ridiculous. I don't support season passes anymore. I don't support DLC. That's just a rip-off scheme for them to make more money. It's sad how we support this as developers. I mean, support this as consumers. And we think it's okay.
Fuck, I'm dead.
We think it's okay, man. And that's what's killing the industry. Because we keep telling developers they can get more greedier and greedier, and we're just gonna be idiots and not pay attention. And we're gonna keep buying whatever shitty product they put out on the market. I don't know what to say, man. I don't. I like World War II because I think Sledgehammer put a lot of time into that game, and I can see it in the way they were. I can see it in the way they talk about it. They're very passionate about World War II. They talk about it. They're very passionate about the game. They go in detail about it. They tell what they did, and they also tell that it's gonna have in-depth campaign, man. They go into detail. Not many companies do this anymore, and they tell you what they've done and what they put in the game, and they tell you about zombies and how it works. You know, they're passionate about World War II. I haven't seen that in games in like a long time, man. I've seen that in games in a lot of years. This is why I like Sledgehammer. I mean, because they're not a very well-known company in the Call of Duty community, but that doesn't mean that they're not a bad company. I mean, they're not a good company. They're a good company, man. Just because they messed up the first time on a game, like Advanced Warfare, doesn't mean they can come back and make a better game, man. They're just a new company. They're improving year by year, you know, and they're doing a good job. And all of you who not gonna play World War II because it has no swastikas and female soldiers, what the fuck is wrong with you? The last time I checked, I don't think we determined a character on their gender. I thought we determined it on their how they play, you know? Gender, really? It's a video game, okay? You could say the same thing about Ellie.
Alright, good to go.
And,
We're good to go.
you could say the same about Ellie and, her friend Riley. At the end of the freaking Left Behind DLC, there was a kiss that many people determined she was a lesbian, okay? You know, there's really no need to... You know, that's speculation, obviously. You know, we'll see what's going to happen when Part 2 comes out, but that's speculation. Nobody really knows, alright? I would stop, you know, jumping to conclusions before you know it. It's a game. They're not going to make it like World War II. This is not World War II. Nobody really knows.
Come on, hurry.
No.
That'll teach you.
Fuck, I'm down.
Wait a sec. I'll fix you up.
I think Sledgehammer's not focusing on authenticity, man. I think they're focusing on making a game that people want to play and enjoy and want to enjoy for years to come. I think they're not care. I don't think they really care that much about realism. Yeah, they care about realism to a point, but then they want to make a game that people are going to buy and enjoy, and you know, get their money's worth out of. They don't care about making a game like World War II, like the fucking war that was in.
All right, good to go.
You know, like the whole war between the Japanese and the U.S. and the Germans in the U.S. and all that fucking. No, they don't care. Okay, they know if they go too much into realistic authenticity details.
Hey, tourist, over there.
They will drive away fans that want to play the series, alright? Because people are already getting sick of having realistic quality games, man. We want to go back to, you know, having that Call of Duty style where you just go around and shoot people. And not have to worry about fucking swastikas and female soldiers or blah blah yada yada yada. Okay? Fucking hell, man. Really, you think when I played The Last of Us Left Behind DLC and I saw that last part, do you think I, like, really jumped to the conclusion and said, oh, Ellie's a lesbian? No, I don't give a fucking shit, okay? I really don't. I don't play a game for controversy. I play it because I like it. What the fuck is wrong with you? This is why we have the problems we have today in our society. Because people do this shit. What is wrong with having a female protagonist? And what is wrong with having female soldiers on the front lines? What if Sledgehammer wants something completely different? Wolfenstein had goddamn Nazi soldiers that took over the U.S. They took a completely different approach to the game. You could fight Nazi soldiers. You could take back the United States from Nazi soldiers after they won World War II. I think that's awesome. I think it's awesome when you take a different approach to a game. People get bored of shit, man. People get annoyed with shit that they don't like the boost jumping and wall running and everything. So what? The campaign's gonna be the main part of it. Yeah, the multiplayer will be too, but a lot of people will be playing zombies. Campaign, though, is the meat of the World War II era. We'll probably get Nazi swastika. We'll probably get swastikas in the campaign. We'll probably get, you know, those battles from World War II, like the Battle of the Bulge, you know, Hiroshima, D-Day, the Pacific, Berlin, Stalingrad, you know, stuff like that, man. That'll be in the campaign, I have a feeling. But why the fuck do you care about having swastikas in multiplayer? Campaign makes sense. Because you're a regular soldier just playing. You're a regular soldier in World War II fighting Germans. But why does multiplayer matter when you clearly don't know who you are? Because in multiplayer, you don't get to pick who you are in Call of Duty. You get that certain character and you gotta go with it. You don't get to pick if you're a male or a female fucking soldier.
Watch yourself.
You get what you get.
Spotted some uniforms around here.
We got this.
Right now, I am sitting here with a variable rifle in Last of Us Remastered.
All done, let's go.
With a baseball cap. I am playing as a female hunter. Do you think I give two fucks if I'm playing with a female hunter? I don't. I like Last of Us for the fact that I enjoy the game. Stop putting controversy in so many games. Stop it. It messes up a game, man. It ruins it. I think a strong female lead in anything is good. A strong female lead in the video game is good. A strong female lead in movies is good. There have been plenty of female actors that have done a really, really damn good job.
Tear it down.
I'm down!
Wait a sec. I'll fix you up.
For
Tried
example,
to cover my ass.
Hey, look. Firefly.
Fucker ain't
Watch
getting
yourself.
up!
the actor who played Sarah Connor in Terminator 2 Judgment Day
That one's
was a
dead.
hell of a good actor. Alright?
Go. Hey, tourist, over there.
That one's dead.
What we really should be complaining about is that we don't get the full game for $60 that we're paying for. We shouldn't be complaining about stupid shit like this. We should be complaining about how we don't get the full game for $60, how we've got to pay for another $60 season pass, and then down the line we got to pay for $60 DLC to get the rest of the fucking shit on the disc. That's what we should be complaining about. That's ridiculous, man. We as consumers should be getting what we paid for, not have to pay more shit for stuff we should have got to begin with. And we're complaining about female Nazi soldiers, no swastikas, and female protagonists in movies and games. For those of you who don't know, back in the Tomb Raider movies, Angelina Jolie was the protagonist of Tomb Raider. Nobody complained then, did they? No, because she was a hell of a good actor. When I play the Tomb Raider games, I think of, oh hell, we got a female protagonist. It should be a male. No! I don't give a shit.
I'm down.
I don't. I really don't. I don't, okay? I really fucking don't.
Thanks for looking out.
Anytime I played Tomb Raider on the freaking Dreamcast, I was sitting there the whole entire time trying to figure out what I need to do in the game. I didn't care about the fact that I was playing as a female. And practically, I really liked Angelina Jolie. She was a hell of a woman. She kicked a lot of ass, and she was awesome. Okay? Her whole role as Lara Croft was great. It made for a great movie. She was meant for that role, man. And the games made it even better. I love Tomb Raider. The Tomb Raider games. I mean, did it bother me that they replaced Lara Croft with Nathan Drake in Uncharted? No, it really didn't, because I don't care. I loved Uncharted just as much as I love Tomb Raider.
Keep breathing. I got.
But it had a male protagonist. So what?
You're covering my
Something new for a change.
Hey, hold on. Let's go. Shit. I have to wrap this up.
What else? What's up, bro? But fucking A, man, I don't understand the whole idea behind having a female protagonist in games, you know? It doesn't matter who it is or the gender. Let's just be real, people.
Cover me.
Seriously. The game is a game, and really the only thing you focus about on the game is the gameplay and what you're doing at that current time.
Good to go.
So, again, Call of Duty World War II is
Let's go.
trying to be as authentic as possible to World War II, but
I got this. Shit, that was close. Shit. I have to wrap this up.
you gotta take into the fact that
All
it
done.
costs
Let's go.
money to produce the game, to distribute it, and to sell it. So, you know, Michael Kondriak and Sledgehammer will try to do everything they can to make it as close to World War II as possible. To World War II as possible, but it really doesn't matter because it's a game. So what if they have no swastikas, female soldiers on the front line? It makes for a more interesting plot line, alright? And the fact that Wolfenstein proved this theory to be null and void because they made a whole different theory about what would happen if Nazi German soldiers took over the United States and they had to take it back. See, this is bullshit. My level is 568. I've been playing this game for a while. But in that sense, now since I got all that shit out of the way, give me a break. I mean, fucking everybody's getting mad now at The Last of Us Part 2 because now you can't play as Joel anymore. You're gonna have to play as Ellie. What?
Let's go.
Ellie's awesome. She was awesome in The Last of Us story. What the fuck, man? I'm excited to play as Ellen Page, man. Not Ellen Page. Whatever the fuck her name was. Ashley Johnson. Sorry, I'm excited to play as Ashley Johnson. All right, I am. I'm looking forward to it a lot. I like playing as Joel, but I want to see where Ellie's story is going to go from Last of Us to Last of Us Part 2. I want to see how she changes and how she evolves. How Joel teaches her to survive on her own and, you know, be able to live and fight, you know. I want to see what's going to happen to Joel. And on the other hand, I want to play as Ellie. What's the problem with playing as a female protagonist in a game? That's not sexist, and that's definitely not racist. That's just what they do, man.
Fucking got me.
That's just what games do. Some developers
Fuck. Can't keep going like this.
like to mix it up.
Hey.
I'm excited for it, man. I am.
That one's dead.
I don't mind playing Ellie. So,
All done. Let's go. Give me a sec. All done. Let's go.
It really doesn't matter, man. It doesn't. You know all that stuff about Black Ops 2, Infinite Warfare, and Call of Duty Ghost, all that stuff is made up. That's not real. That was made up for the game purposes. And now people are getting mad that Michael Condriac didn't completely make the game the way it needs to be, all like as authentic as World War II as possible. I just said this. I said that it costs money to develop a game, to produce it, and to sell it to the public. It costs them revenue. They can't completely just make it as possible, real life to World War II as possible. They're doing their best, but they can't completely do everything. They can't meet everybody's demands that they want. It's just not possible, okay? It's just not possible. Anyway, I'm done with this stupid ass, shitty ass, remark. I played Destiny 2, like I said. It was shit. The plot line was shit. The story was shit. It was lacking content, and I'm not gonna pay for the fucking DLC because I don't give a shit about Destiny 2. It really... It really didn't interest me. It turned me off by the time I got to the second mission, I believe. Second mission on Earth. And I quit, and I went play something else. It gets very repetitive very quickly. Nothing's worth buying it for. If you want to buy the $60 DLC, go right ahead, be my guest, but it's not worth your money. The only thing that makes Destiny 2 worth paying for is the graphics, if you really want that. If you prefer to have graphics over being able to play a fucking game, and your choice. Nothing interests me, though. The only thing about Destiny 2 was the graphics, and it was boring. The game was boring. It had too many cutscenes. It was just ridiculous, man. All these games now are like versions of Michael Bay's Transformers films. What the fuck? I really can't know. And don't get me started on Battlefront 2. Like, I'm just going to tell you right now, Battlefront 2, I'm not buying. I'm not buying. I just... And not because Battlefront 2 has microtransactions or loot boxes, okay? It's because EA... I don't trust EA anymore. I hate EA. They're a lying, scumming piece of shit who have done some really shady shit the last couple of years, and I don't trust them anymore. I mean, they've already screwed me over with Madden 17 when I got it. And I played 18 and it was garbage. It was just garbage. The mechanics were terrible. It didn't feel like real football. It felt casual. It felt just bullshit, man. It was awful. It took me out of the game. It took me out of the football game right from the start when I was playing the Super Bowl match between the Patriots and the Falcons. The only thing that was good about that game was graphics. Fucking just graphics. Graphics have killed the games, man. The whole reason I'm not buying Battlefront 2 is because of the fact that I didn't pay for Battlefront full price. I got it for cheap from a video game store. And hell no if I'm gonna pay for season pass, because I don't give a shit about season pass. I don't support season pass, like I said, anymore. I just don't care. Because eventually somewhere down the line I'm gonna get bored of the game. I'm not gonna want to play it anymore, and I'm gonna sit there like I want to waste my money on some shit I'm not gonna play like in 3 years. All right. So why do I care? Anyway, being a Star Wars fan as I was really looking forward to Battlefront, and once I played Battlefront 2, I was very, very disappointed in the game. It looked beautiful, but it was lacking so much content, man. It was boring. It hardly gave you any of the plans, hardly any of the characters. It got repetitive very quickly.
Okay, guys. The Fireflies.
The space battles they got repetitive. Team Deathmatch was boring. It felt like Call of Duty. I guess I don't have the right to say it felt like Call of Duty, because I ordered World War II, but I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit if you have like Call of Duty World War II. I like the game, I like the mechanics, so fuck you. Anyway, in return, fuck, I didn't mean to say it. Anyway, Star Wars just wasn't for me. I'm a hardcore Star Wars fan. I love Star Wars. I love the original series. I've seen all the episodes. I've seen Episode 3, the prequel, and I've seen The Force Awakens, which was shit. All right, compared to other ones. Played Battlefront, got bored of it, sold it within a year or 2 years at the most. I don't know. It's pathetic.
Fuck, I'm down!
I'll get
Sold
you.
it.
Hurry the hell up!
I'm gonna have to quit out this match because my controller's dying. Alright. I mean, but The shit's ridiculous, man. I just not happy with the fact that I didn't get what I paid for my game. Alright. Couple of modes and just lackluster game, man. It was the most underrated Star Wars game I've ever played in my life. And I'm still looking forward to the game, man. And, Heroes vs. Villains sucks. After a while, man. If only Visceral would have gave more content, it would have been a better... It wouldn't have been a better game. Oh no, Visceral didn't make it, sorry. EA fucking made it. EA's ruined so many franchises, man. So, I gave it up. I sold it. I didn't care anymore. It's the most overrated Star Wars game I ever played. Gotta pay for a damn season pass just to play all the content in the game. Same for Destiny 2. You gotta pay for a damn season pass just to play all the content in the game. Fuck Activision. Fuck Bungie. Fuck EA. I don't care anymore, man. I really don't. I could care less. I'm not buying Battlefront 2. I don't care if it's got the best graphics ever in the game. I don't care if the campaign is so good. Worth paying $60. I don't care if it's got all of the fucking errors. I'm not buying anything from EA ever again. I don't trust them. They've ripped me off twice. And the third time they ripped me off was with Battlefield 1. And I didn't buy a season pass for that either, because I don't buy season passes from EA. Fucking EA is a terrible company, man. The only thing that's gonna really make Battlefront 2 good is graphics. It's just graphics, man. And on top of that, they added in pay to win with loot boxes. Give me a LucasArts game with everything I want, everything I got in the original Star Wars Battlefront 2 game, and then I'll buy it. Give me all the planets that I have in Battlefront 2 for LucasArts. Give me all the characters that I have in Battlefront 2 for LucasArts. Give me Galactic Conquest. Give me a full damn campaign that isn't related to the Force, isn't related to the last Jedi. Give me the real Star Wars saga, not this fucking Star Wars saga made by Disney. And give me actual good gameplay, and I will buy your game, EA. Until then, fuck off. And I don't support season passes anymore. I don't support DLC. That's just ridiculous. I'm with the gamers and everybody on YouTube is saying, I'm gonna boycott Battlefront 2. I don't give a shit about it. I really don't care. I mean, I hardly even play online that much anymore because I don't got the time to do it anymore. I mainly probably buy one game per year now, man, because a lot of them I just don't care about. I just decided to completely stop buying season passes and DLC. I don't give a shit. I'm gonna stop supporting this shit until they finally change it. I'm tired of it. I want my money's worth out of the game, and I want everything I paid for. Fuck the gaming industry. Anyway. But I gotta give a lot of credit to Bethesda and how they came back strong after they messed up Fallout 4. And they did a great job with Wolfenstein 2: The New Colossus. I give them a lot of praise for that. That's a great game. It's probably one of the best shooters I've played in a long time in the Wolfenstein series. 100%. That's the way you make a game, man. But yeah, that's just how things work now, man. Companies are too greedy. They don't care anymore. And they just want money from you. They want all this money from you, and it's not about making a good product anymore. It's just about making as much. It's just about taking as much money out as well as possible to put it in their own pockets. It's ridiculous, man. So one, the gaming industry is all about graphics. Number two, they're seriously lacking good titles. Number three, except for Last of Us Part 2 and Days Gone. Number three, Battlefront 2 is a rip as it can. It's just like Battlefront except with better graphics and probably a lackluster campaign mode. I don't know. I'll see how the campaign is on a video on YouTube. Number four, season passes and DLC ruin gaming because you have to pay for a $60 game, and on top of that, you got to pay more money for the other shit. I mean, I recommend not buying it unless you really, really, really like the game. Then buy it if you want. But don't buy it if you don't like it. It ruins the industry. Please, don't do that. In number 5, Destiny 2 and Star Wars Battlefront 2 will suck. Because they're lacking the stuff that makes the game good. Because Battlefront 2 is a multiplayer game, and they're going to completely just shit on the campaign for Battlefront 2. And Activision and Bungie don't give a shit about you having the best experience possible with Destiny 2. Unless you want if you want the best possible experience, you want the best possible experience possible on Destiny 2, you got to give us that $60 for DLC, man, or that season pass. Fuck you. You already got enough money already to fit your greedy ass pockets. I'm done supporting you. I don't support Activision. I support Sledgehammer. The only way I would support Activision if I paid for their fucking microtransactions, which I will not pay for their microtransactions. I support Sledgehammer. I don't support Activision. If I pay for a game, that doesn't mean I'm supporting Activision. I'm supporting Sledgehammer Games. If I pay for microtransactions, I'm supporting Activision. There's a difference. So we in the gaming industry is shit, and we really need to get together, and we need to make them produce better games, man. Because I fucking hate the gear. Hate 2017. I hate the year 2017 for gaming because it's lacking so many good titles. I have yet to find a title that I really enjoy, except World War II. Destiny 2 sucked. Battlefront 2 sucked. It's ridiculous, man. They make you pay for a season pass for a reason, man. So they can get more money out of your pockets. We need to stop supporting this shit. We do. Because $60 is just, it's a way to rip you off. Because even if you do pay for a season pass, you're not going to get everything you got with the season pass in the game. They're going to sell you DLC separate from the season pass, and you're going to have to pay more money. It's just a way for them to make more money, as much money as possible. Because they're greedy. And microtransactions is just another way for them to pocket more money, too. And so what if Battlefront 2 doesn't have a season pass? Their fucking loot boxes will people pay for those, and they'll be rolling into cash. This is ridiculous, man. They don't have no reason to make. These two companies who made Destiny 2 and Battlefront 2, they have no reason to make you a good game, because you support their shitty ass business practices. Good job. Fuck this shit, man. Anyway, I'm done with this rant, guys. Hope you enjoy. Again, I probably got a lot of Battlefront 2 and Destiny 2 fanboys butthurt, but why do I give a shit? This needs to be said. I really don't. So, yeah, anyway, hope you enjoy. Like, dislike, do whatever you want. Doesn't matter to me. Anyway, guys. Anyway, guys, have a blessed, Thursday. Have a God bless Thursday. And I'll be doing a Call of Duty World War II live stream tomorrow, after work. So, be sure to join. Anyway, guys, God bless. I'm out. Peace.